It only took an hour just to get into a lobby. Couldn't log in. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oop. Forgot to mute that. Mute. There we go. Alright. Oh, Jesus. That took so long. So long. Like, what? I don't understand it. Why it took that long. Alright, change thumbnail. Alright. Sweet. Now all I gotta do is tweet it out. I mean, it is Saturday. Doubt anybody might watch. Who knows? I am extremely late on this, and I do apologize, but... join the... Oh. There we go. There we go. Tweeted that baby out and I'm good to go. Alright, so what's up guys? Volt here, bringing you a... I guess you could call it a car release stream. It's gonna be money-making car release, possibly car show, depending on how many people we get in the lobby. Who knows? We'll see. But the brand new car, which it released Thursday. I would have went over it Thursday, but I slept through the entire day. Then yesterday I didn't have time to get through with that, so it's a little bit long time going. Alright, so I thought I'd do it today. So, the Shyster Deviant is the brand new car that released. It is a muscle category car as well. Stats, pretty good overall. And the car itself is based after... The Deviant is based after the Ring Brothers Javelin AMX Defiant. Itself a customized 1972 AMC Javelin. The taillights, grille, and lower grille seem to resemble the ones found in the 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. So it's pretty much basically a 1972 AMC Javelin with parts from the 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. But it has a custom design from the Ring Brothers Javelin AMX Defiant, which Defiant, Deviant, you can kind of get the idea there. So, but the car costs $512,000. It's in the Legendary Motorsports website, and it is a muscle car as well, which is kind of shocking. Price-wise, for a muscle car, that's pretty steep, I would say. But again, we're gonna go over the customization. We're gonna go over the, performance of it. We're gonna see if it can actually drift too. So, the little description says it wasn't as beautifully proportioned as the Sabre or as fast as the Dominator, but that didn't matter. In the 70s, the real connoisseur of muscle were all about the Deviant. Well, now the dark horse is all grown up, and thanks to Team Shyster's groundbreaking remodeling, this tricked out, wild-eyed stallion is all set to put a hoof through your skull at the first opportunity. So, it seems like the Sabre and the Dominator is a little bit better than this, but it looks like they came out with a better version thanks to the Shyster company. This is the Shyster logo, which you get a free shirt as well if you log on during this the event week from last Thursday when this car actually released to next Thursday. You get this shirt here. It's just a white shirt with that logo on it in black. So he's awake. I am awake, Ninja. What's up? Okay, I was about to listen to Christine's soundtrack and got an notification live and I switched your stream. Bernie, you can go watch your Christine soundtrack if you want. That's fine. But yeah, we're going to go over the new car. we're gonna check it out. Let me get up here real quick. Took me a little bit to get into a lobby. I loaded in the GTA Online and I was just stuck in the clouds for ages. I loaded into basically the main screen and went from there just to go right into online. And I listened to the entire, I'm talking about the entire like loading screen soundtrack that they have. It actually restarted after a while. So it's pretty insane. So, we're going to buy the new car. We're going to customize it. We're going to see what all you can do with it anyways. I'm on my motorcycle outfit. I apologize. I'll need to go to the clothing store and put on the new shirt and such. So, we'll just get a car real quick. I need to turn that up a little bit too. I forgot about that. I always turn this down because it's too loud at times. Okay. Let's see. Do that one.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Alright, so while we're waiting, we're gonna buy the brand new car. So Deviant. And since it is in yellow, I'm trying to figure out it probably will look good in any color. And it probably will have a decent bit of customization. I'm trying to figure out what color I should actually get it. Yay, I got the pink CEO. That's good, Brittany. I'm glad you got the pink CEO. You know what? Since it is coming in yellow. Is this yellow or is this yellow? I'm going to go with that one. Since it's yellow on the picture, I'm just going to go by what it is on the picture anymore. I'm not going to go with the white base coat because it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we're going to purchase that into Garage 3. There we go. Alright, we got a Revolter. Compliments of a Lammy. I don't think he has a Twitter, I'd say that, but yeah. And Ninja. And Buddy. Alright, so music needs to go bye-bye, otherwise I'll get copyright strike. So there we go. Bye-bye-bye. Alright. Seems like it's running okay. Alright, Brittany's over there. I'm gonna go down to the clothing store and kind of get dressed up a little bit. Not really. Move! Thank you. So. Okay. Let's go get a different outfit on real quick. For those who are wondering, whenever I do make an outfit, I go to the counter and I purchase the effortless outfit. It's like, it might be a maximum of like 500 bucks to put that on. And this kind of gives me a base design to start out with. Okay, so I'm going to take the parachute off. Don't need that on anymore. So, we're going to go to the shirts. We're going to go down to the special shirts. And it should be in special tops. It should be in brands, I believe. There it is. Shyster tee. Put that on. Just kind of disappeared for some reason. Not going to be wearing these sweatpants. We're going to put some actual jeans on. So put some jeans on real quick. I don't want no skinny jeans.
Have a look around. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with the... Don't want to go with them. I feel like there's different jeans I'm missing. Slate jeans? No. Yeah, these will work. Alright, so Deviant got delivered.
Shout if
We're gonna definitely go to the LSC to customize it, so. Alright. Do need to change my shoes. Let me go over here, shoes real quick. Let's put some canvas shoes on. I like the canvas shoes. Where are the blue ones? We do possibly need a hat. Wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Actually, no hat. We're just gonna get glasses instead. And maybe a watch. We'll get a watch too. Why not? So, probably sports.
Did somebody say something?
Which ones do we have on now? Just want to get a nice pair of glasses on. I don't remember where exactly they start at. I can get the black ones on, that's fine. Alright, come over here, get a watch real quick. Let's see. We'll get the Pendulous Sports Watch. Okay. And it's raining. Awesome. Unlike customizing a car in the rain. The free money, $250,000 each weekend. RDRT needs that too. I'm tired of less money because I buy things. You just need to start selling like carcasses and such. Ooh, baby. Alright. So, we're going to test out the brand new car. We'll take it to the middle LSC. That's fine. I'll get out of the CEO real quick. Actually, it didn't take me too long to find my own lobby. It only took me, I think, maybe 5 swaps from public sessions to a different public session, so. No brakes. Like I said, I know I'm late on this, guys, but I do apologize. I thought I would come out with it today. I was going to do it Monday, but you know what? I have a better idea for Monday. If, you know, it might happen or not. I'm not sure. Alright. So, I think it's got a lot of power for a luxury car. Okay. So, let's get our car. What's up, Karen? Test your net. Type your
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
I think that's only for Xbox. It doesn't work on this. Alright, so Deviant.
I'll bring it by.
Deviant. We're gonna see if this bad boy can drift. So you know how I'm gonna make it. First looks. Well, can't really see with these glasses on, so hold on a second. Alright. No glasses, that's fine. First looks, it does look like the Defiant car exactly. With the bulged out hood. The wide back end. The rims, I'm not sure about the rims. The rims probably could change a bit. But they are pretty fat in the back, that's for sure. Interior looks like a bit more of a custom interior for this car instead of like the other ones, and it has bucket seats already, which is interesting. Alright, well, let's go customize this bad boy. I'm not sure what color I'm going to make it yet. I know the basic Defiant is actually yellow like this. So maybe we'll make that, maybe we won't. Not sure yet.
What's wrong with her now?
Alright, so let's see. So you got 22 customization options. 22 customization options. That's pretty good. Let's see. Armor. So again, drift build, you don't ever add any armor. It adds weight, and you don't want weight when you're trying to drift. You want to be a little bit more less, heavy. So no armor and stock brakes. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do that. Front bumpers. So we can remove the front splitter, which, yeah, that kind of does make it look more like a Barracuda front end. What the heck is up with that front? That lip isn't equal on each side. I don't know. Alright, so we got plastic splitter, which not really that great. Primary splitter, okay. Extended splitter. Alright. Chin spoiler. Plastic extender. Carbon extender. And carbon splitters. So this is just pretty much this. It just makes it all carbon. I honestly like the stock version. I don't know why. It just seems like it fits better. Let me see something real quick. How much does it cost? Fire Hurl? It costs $512,000. Is it worth the price? That's what I'm going over in this video today. In this stream, actually. Sorry, not video. My bad. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go over that today in this stream. Because, again, it's based after the 1972 AMC Javelin Defiant. Deviant, Defiant. You guys can put the two together and understand how it works. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep the stock splitter because I may actually try to recreate their car. Because it does look pretty badass, I will say that. And I think I can actually recreate it too. It seems like it might be a little bit more of a, I wouldn't say a matte yellow, but a lot lighter of a yellow. I'm looking at pictures right now, guys, so you're probably not going to buy it. Again, it's all up to you guys and what you want to do. So I'm not going to customize the front. The rear, not sure about the rear. Well, the rear is basically like that, and that stepped bumper. Wow, that barely does anything. For about $5,000, you can put this little tiny strip that you can barely see on the back of your bumper. Chrome with plastic strip, which is, I mean, it works somewhat. Primary plastic strip, primary bumper, chrome bumper, and carbon bumper. I think I'm actually going to go with the chrome bumper. The reason being, I'm trying to kind of build it up the same way the Ring Brothers did for theirs. But in the end, it's going to probably maybe be a different color. I want to be a little bit different. So, yeah, we'll buy the chrome bumper. Engine, got to put that up all the way. Cannot have that up all the way. Like, seriously. Let's see. Exhaust. So the exhaust is on the side for right now. You got rear exhaust, which I don't know if I actually like the rear exhaust. I mean, the holes, yeah, in the back should be filled with something to, empty out that space. But I feel like it needs to have the side exhaust. Dual rear, okay. Getting a little better. And then side, or square dual side, which is actually, I believe, what the car has in the actual real life. So, we're going to go with that one. Explosives, don't worry about that. Grill. Now, grill is going to probably be interesting as well. Let me see here real quick. Again, I'm taking pictures and putting them to perspective. Basically, the stock grill actually looks pretty badass with that split right down the middle at an angle even, which you can't really see it. Yeah, it's kind of got like this, like a sharp angle. So you can do a single grill, which is just makes all one grill. You could do dark chrome grill, which is interesting. Dark chrome slats, secondary slats. Is that kinked slats? Okay. 7 slat grill. Plastic grill. Why would you have a plastic grill? That's kind of stupid. Phantom grill. That's actually pretty cool. I'm wondering if the lights can actually come through that. Because the little circular areas where the little bulbs are, that's actually where the lights are. So, I'm wondering if that can actually go through it. Plastic Phantom grill. Dark chrome Phantom grill. And classic Phantom grill, which is... I actually like the classic one. It's the same exact thing, except it adds a little bit more chrome around it, which is nice. Alright, so let's go with the hood. Now, I believe the hood's probably not going to change. I think the hood is exactly how I want it. And I think how they based their design is Rockstar added that little tiny hole in the front right there. Right there. I believe in the actual Defiant car, it's just all one smooth hood, but I could be wrong. So you can get a carbon variant of that, which is actually kind of cool. It kind of matches the roof a little bit. You got vented, which that's kind of neat too. Secondary, which doesn't do anything because my secondary is still yellow. Exposed charger. Ooh. And the belt actually moves too. That's actually a really good animation and little detail that they did add to the car, which is really cool. You got a scoop hood, which, damn, dude. That's pretty badass. Does it have like a mesh in there or something? I can't see it. See, the stuff I'm going over right now, you don't really need to worry about too much because it won't affect your traction. And as you see, the traction is not all the way up on this car, so it might be able to drift. Alright, so we got carbon charger, and we got carbon scoop. Why does that scoop look darker than the actual carbon root, or the carbon hood? That doesn't make much sense. I'm probably just going to stick with the stock hood for now. I know, not much customization, because the basic car is already designed how I want it. For the most part, I would say, but again, it could probably be changed quite a bit. Alright, so we're going to keep that the way it is. Horn, I'm not going to change that. Lights, you can change them if you want. I'm probably just going to keep them xenons for now, or stock lights for now. I'm not going to add a neon kit, not worth it, because they don't really change anything. Livery we're going to go over last. Okay. Plate, I need to make a drifter plate, but I don't really, I guess I gotta start deleting some. I don't know, we'll put the yellow on black, and we'll put on, I'll tell you what, we'll put the classic plate on, because it is a classic car. In my opinion, anyways. Respray, we'll also save that for last too. Roof, so you can have a stock roof, which is the basic, kind of like black. You have a livery roof, which actually completely covers the car in the basic color, or you can have a carbon roof. I kind of like the carbon, but I also like the stock. I might come back to that, because I might actually change the hood into a stock version of it, or a carbon hood version of it, depending on how the liveries look too. Spoiler. I can go over the spoilers, but I'm not going to add one on it, okay? So you got smooth ducktail, which takes away the rivets and the points in the back. You got carbon ducktail, which is pretty much covers the entire trunk, which is nice. You got notch ducktail, which gives it a bit of a notch right in the middle, so you can see that change a little bit. You got the roof lip, which kind of gives it like a little tiny lip on the roof. Not that bad. You got the boot lip, which is a very, very tiny spoiler on the back of the trunk. Plastic boot lip. Low level spoiler, which doesn't look too bad on this car, to be honest. Low secondary. Drag wing, which actually looks pretty badass on this car, to be honest. Although it needs to be, I think it needs to be more of an angle than just flat. But I could be wrong. Carbon drag wing, okay. That's it. So right now I'm just gonna keep with stock because as you see, if I add a wing, it increases the traction, unfortunately. And we don't want that. If we're trying to make a drift build, yes, I know. Muscle cars are not really built to drift per se, but we're gonna give it a shot. Alright, suspension. I'm going to lower it down to street. Okay. You could probably lower it all the way down to sport, but I wouldn't go beyond that, in my opinion. Transmission, we're going to bump that up all the way. Turbo, we're going to bump that up all the way. Wheels. Now these wheels are kind of cool, but I do want to add a different type of wheel on there. I'm just not sure if I can actually make it. And I think I can, but let me try something real quick. So there's two wheels that you can choose that are really, really good for drifting because they have less traction. That's the SUV wheels and the muscle wheels. Okay, so SUV, even though they look weird on this car, they're actually going to be put on this car. If I can find something that fits it pretty good. I mean, I don't think there is much muscle. The ones that the Ring Brothers have on their car are like the sport ones, and they pretty much look like that. And again, that does look pretty cool, but I'm trying to make a kind of drift build, so I do want to add some SUV rims to it. Now I'm wondering which ones I should add. Those don't look too bad. I guess I could add those. It's kind of like the variant that they have, but these have double spikes instead of one. Double points. Obey, I mean, eh. Yeah, we're gonna go with those. So we're gonna 6,000 for them. I'm wondering if I should have bought them in chrome. I might be able to paint them and look pretty cool. So for now, we're gonna do that. Wheel color. I don't want to make it pure black. I'm thinking like maybe an anthracite or carbon black, if anything. I can make them white, but that's too bright in my opinion. Black steel. Alright, we'll go with the anthracite black. It's one of the lighter blacks. Tire design. You can put custom tires on these if you want, but that fitment is really bad, by the way. Really bad. I'm not going to put any custom tire design on there. Tire enhancements, definitely don't want to put bulletproof tires on because we're going to stance our car and see how well it does once it's stanced. Tire smoke, I never change that. It doesn't really matter. You can change it if you want. It doesn't matter. Windows, I'm going to maybe... Actually, I'm going to keep it stock. I'm not going to add any tint to it. I think that's probably the best choice. Alright, so let's go into the liveries. Check them out first, and then we'll do the paint. So we got yellow pinstripe, which it's not the same exact yellow as is on the car, which is kind of shocking. That pinstripe does look nice though, and it's on both sides and is equal. It doesn't go all the way around the back, it just goes on the sides all the way up to the front, which is pretty cool. It's not bad. You got gray stripes, which I can kind of see gray, I guess. Looks more brown to me, but okay. Classic white stripes. That's not bad. Negative stripes, which I believe this is what's on the Defiant car, I believe. Let me see real quick. Yeah, that's pretty close to what they have. And maybe I'll go with that. Maybe I will. Look at that, my friend of K7W. You're a friend of Kieran's. That's cool. GTA 5 Glitches, welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, you didn't need to, but Kieran, thank you for letting your friends know, I guess. You know. I was ranked 8,000 in my crew, and now 4,000 in your crew. Well, I mean, that's what happens. Two-tone, get top and bottom. Not bad. I do like the yellow accents around the windows, so that's probably going to be the secondary color as well as the primary. RJ Farthings. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. I want to make sure it's equal, because sometimes they don't flip the livery on the other side, and it just looks stupid. Aero Gasoline, which that actually doesn't look too bad, to be honest. That blue is really, really nice. And again, the liveries kind of show off the colors that you can put on this car, and so far all the colors I've seen are really nice. I wish they made it so we could remove the supercharger engine so we could have a regular hood. That would be nice, but again, I believe the engine's massive, so I can understand why they have the bumped up supercharged hood. Even if they didn't have like the bumped up hood, you could probably remove the hood itself. That would be a really cool option, and just have the exposed engine. Because I've seen them in some of the vehicles have that. Like I believe the Sultan RS has it. And it doesn't have that big of an engine, but you can remove or have like a vanity hood over top. You can see. That'd be kind of neat, I think. Alpha Male. That's okay, I guess. Does it do anything on the back? Yep, Alpha Male on the back. Arrow and Haze. RJ Farthings. I'm not really sure what that is. Lowrider. That is actually pretty nice. That two-tone with that pinstripe on the side. You know, even though it's a lowrider, it says lowrider. That looks pretty banging. And that dividing color right down the middle of them too. I know I want to go with the negative stripes, but I'm actually tempted on getting this one. Globe oil. Pretty much every single car in GTA Online has globe oil. At least one globe oil livery. Ugh, shocking. And that's it. Alright, so I'm going to go definitely with the negative stripes. I think the negative stripes look the best. It doesn't go all the way down the car, which is kind of a bummer, because I'm not sure if that is how it goes in the actual car. No, actually it's not. Okay, so that's fine. So yeah, we're going to go with the negative stripes. Okay, so we're going to go to the respray now. Let's check this out. So we have primary, secondary, and trim. Okay, so primary is, let's see what this changes. So this is my crew color right now. It is the Green Hell Mango crew color that I posted on my channel a couple days before this car actually released, I believe. You just add a Wood Beach Brown to the crew color, and you have the car for the Mercedes AMG GT. Very iconic color too, by the way. I will be changing it here soon though. I like changing my colors around and figuring out what looks good. That way, if people are in my crew, they can actually have a little bit more fun by, you know, customizing cars with different colors. The green on this, I mean, it doesn't look bad in green. It's just that, I don't know. It could look better, in my opinion. Okay, so the green pretty much changes the entire car. I don't see... Does it change anything else? It doesn't look like it. The interior's not bad, though. I don't like how you cannot see the speed you're going, because the steering wheel goes right through both gauges, right in the middle. Faulty. Alright. Okay, so this changes the base color. And you can add some like secondary splitters or bumpers or whatever you want on it, but you know, it's gonna change pretty much everything. And again, the car does look really good in any color. I think the color I'm going to go for, though, is an orange. Like regular orange or sunrise orange. I think probably a regular orange. I may just go with a matte color, though. Yeah, that don't look too bad. Don't worry, I will change the yellow and everything, too. Alright, so let's see what the secondary color changes. Okay, so it changes the lip around the grill. It changes the windows. It changes the back little section of that bumper right there. It looks like it may also change the stitching on the inside, which, no shocker there. Not really anything changes. Oh, and the stitching on the steering wheel as well. It doesn't really, there's nothing that changes that red stripe on that steering wheel, which is kind of annoying at times. I lost a lot of money. I have 748 million inside bank and 6 million outside bank money. Yeah, you lost a lot of money, Brent. Woe is you. Let's see. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Let me see something real quick. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I know this is probably going to be very stereotypical of a lot of people, but I'm probably going to make the secondary chrome. Because it'll change the back bumper to match the back bumper I have. It'll also change the front grille to add in with the lights that I have that are kind of chrome. And it will also change like the windows as well, but the stitching, I mean the stitching doesn't look bad chrome, but you can't really tell. So yeah, I'm going to do that in chrome. Trim color, just what changes? What the hell does it change? Oh, the seats. So you can change the seats by doing the trim color, and that's all it changes. Honestly, probably just gonna keep them black or graphite. Graphite's a little bit lighter than black, so I might go. Well, let's keep graphite. Graphite's a good color. I like graphite. All right, so primary. I do want to add a color to it. Question is, do I want to add a metallic to it? Because if I add a metallic to it, it's gonna make that pearlescent go over top that livery, and as you can see, I don't like that. So I think I'm just gonna go with the classic. Now I could add a kind of like base pearlescent to it, but again, it would go over the livery, and I don't really want that. But I think it does look really nice in orange. Bright orange is actually a bit more yellow than I would think. But again, this is like one of those cars that looks great in any color. This, well, no, I'd probably say this is more like the, yeah, this is more like the Defiant car color. Alright, so let's see. Like I said, this car would pretty much look good in any color. Bison brown even, which not a lot of cars actually look good in bison brown, which is a shock. You probably would have to change the livery to the white one though. Kind of balance it out a bit. Honestly, I don't have many orange cars, so I think I will go with orange. And I think I'm just going to go with the regular orange. Sunrise is a little bit too dark. Hot pink. No, no hot pink, Brittany. No hot pink. If you buy one, you can make a hot pink. Hot pink doesn't look bad on the car. It's just there's a lot more pinks you could do, a lot more shades. Like P-Fister pink actually looks really decent on this car. Hot pink is pushing it a little bit too much. But yeah, I'm thinking, do I want to go with a brighter orange or a lighter orange? Sorry, a lighter orange or a darker orange? Like I said, this is too yellow, even though it says bright orange. That doesn't even look gold. That doesn't even look bronze. That looks more gold than bronze. That's definitely yellow. We'll go with the regular orange. I think that's probably going to be our best bet. Alright, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to come back and check out a few things. So first off, I want to go to the roof, and I want to see if I want to change this at all. That's actually pretty cool. Does it combine with what I think it does though? So if you have a livery on this car and you get the livery roof, your roof then becomes part of the livery, which is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Or you can do a carbon roof, or you can just keep it stock. Honestly, for me, I think I'm actually gonna keep it kind of like blending. So I'm gonna go with the livery roof. Okay. Let's see. On top of that, I want to go to the hood. So yeah, the livery kind of goes off of that. I could go with the vented hood, but I don't really like. I mean, it's okay. Whoa, okay, that's a bit much. No. That doesn't look too bad. That livery actually kind of fits that scoop as well. But no, I think I'm just gonna stick with the basic one. I think that's pretty much it. So probably about the time you're done customizing this, I'd say your rough estimate is gonna be 650, maybe 700,000. Now that is with max performance and everything else. If you look, I didn't add armor and I didn't add brakes, so that right there is a good, what, $85,000 that I didn't spend on this. That right there is like almost $100,000 just between those two customizations. You add in the engine, which is probably a good 20,000 if not more. You also add in the suspension if you want to lower it a lot, transmission, which is probably a good 50,000, and the turbo, which is another good probably 45 to 50,000. You're probably looking at about maybe a 700 to, well, I'd say about maybe 650,000 to about 750 to 800,000. It would vary because depending on what you would buy. Red? I mean, it does. I don't know. Will it look good in red? Wait, where's red? Passed it, didn't I? Yes, it did. Plain red. If you do red, I would probably change the livery from the negative stripes to the classic white stripes. That would probably be your best choice. I like how the bottom, it goes down the bottom too, and it kind of goes down the back a bit too. I wish this had the same effect going on the bottom and the back a little bit, but that's okay. But yeah, that's what I would say if you were going to do red. Red doesn't look too bad on it, depending on what red you get. A Cabernet red doesn't look terrible. Actually, doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Wine red is just, no, it don't fit this car, I don't think. Candy red, maybe. I have all the colors unlocked, so, you know. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be my car. Now, I'm wondering if I should change the wheels. Seeing as I have like a black wheel, I'm thinking about actually changing it to kind of match the livery, which is like a grayish. So I'm thinking more like maybe black steel. Yeah, I think black steel is probably the best choice. Alright, that's my customization. Not too bad, not too long. Brittany already has hers made. Check hers out real quick. It doesn't surprise me it's all hot pink. I'm pretty sure she put a pink pearlescent on there too. Tinted out the windows pretty good, nice. She went with the hood scoop. I think she went with maybe the chrome grille, like the same one I have. Maybe a pink secondary, it looks like as well. A lot of pink, I will say that. Come on, Brittany, you gotta change up a little bit. Looks like muscle rims. The split one. Baby girl on the plate. Okay, I changed my mind on it. I like the plate, Brittany. I really love the plate. Good job on it. Your outfit, too. Looks a bit, yeah. Nice work. Overall, I mean, I like it. It looks good. Yeah, this is our car. I don't think it came out too bad. I don't have too many orange cars, too, so it's kind of a good change of pace. Okay. So, the big thing is, if we're going to learn how to drift with it, what we got to do is see if it can double clutch. So, let me go to first person here. I cannot see the speedometers, so that's not very good. Okay, I forgot it can wheelie. How could it get a wheelie, I wonder? Not bad. Try it again. Oh, Jesus. Oh! Okay, it's a wheelie fiend. It gains a lot of speed when it wheelies. Oh, sorry, Brandy. Oh, you got neon on that too. Nice. And what, xenon lights? I may actually go change my lights, because I can take it to the arena workshop and change the lights on them. Maybe I'll just change them like orange or something. Or maybe like a yellow, so it's a bit more of a classic car. But I don't know if it can double clutch. Pink pearlescent is P-Fister pink. Oh. Okay, well. Still looks good. Okay, it's got a little bit of a boost. I might be able to get something to go with it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take it down to my drift course. It's not really a map or anything. It's actually in free roam. I should make it an actual map. I just haven't got the time to do it yet. If you guys have been watching my channel for a little bit, I've started to learn to take on drifting and having a little bit of fun with it. Oh, not there. I don't know if being the car messed up will be like hindrance to it or not. I don't think so. I could be wrong. But we'll see. Alright, so let's go over here. Alright, so we're going to get the car set up real quick. I'm hoping that... Disable that real quick so I can get my real gun out. I use this one here because it has a lot steadier of a stream of fire. And it does a little bit less damage because it has a suppressor on it. Now, how do we stance this car? Can we shoot it normally? Well, we're about to find out. Drops. Drop. Okay. So far, so good. 1, 2, and it's already caught on fire. Okay, well, you can't stance it normally. That's very good to know. It's kind of a bummer, actually. Well, at least I get to find out how much it's worth. Alright. Let's try that again. Drift course. Yeah, this is my drift course here.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot.
I don't have an actual drift course per se, but oh shit, forgot to get the Moore's Mutual. I need to make one. I know. Wow, 9 people watching. Thanks for stopping by, people. Only $6,400. That's actually not bad. That's actually a pretty decent amount for. Wait, what? I don't want you. Get out of here. That's actually a pretty decent amount for the car. You spend about $512,000. You only pay $6,000 insurance on it.
You need something, huh?
It's pretty good.
Let me know.
Alright, Defiant. A Deviant. Deviant or Defiant? I don't know. One of the two. But yeah, everybody that's checking out the stream right now, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you for checking out the stream. If you guys are enjoying, be sure to smash that like button. It only takes a few seconds of your day to make mine. And, you know, I do appreciate every single one of you guys that do like the stream and check it out and show your support and all that. Right now, we're checking out the brand new Deviant, however you want to say it. I'm trying to figure out how to drop it. I'm wondering if it's the back bumper. Try that one. That fitment though. Okay. Looks like you need to shoot it in the back of the bumper. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna be 100%, like, you know, 100% working. Hopefully there's no smoke coming out once I shoot this one here, because sometimes on certain vehicles, if you shoot at the certain areas and not drop it, then it has smoke. Okay, I don't see any smoke. That's good. Okay, so we got it pretty low. I mean, it's not bad. It's tucked pretty good. I wish the wheels could like camber a bit, dude. Like that's just horrible. And they glitch through. That's good too. I guess they didn't do that. Do you go live every day? Quint, I do not go live every day. Mostly whenever a new vehicle drops, I'll try to go live that day, if not a couple days after, depending on my schedule. And every single Monday I do go live. I do a live stream of some sort, money making, you know, certain theme streams. I do want to get into car shows because I find a lot of fun in them and outfits and such. I mean, just making a base outfit like this and having a nice car like this, you know, showing me what you guys can create with your, you know, your own imagination and creative juices and genes and all that stuff. Like Brittany, she created a nice pink car. That guy's actually taking a picture of it. Apparently my car's not that good because he's not taking a picture of it. And she has a nice little outfit on, which is, you know, it kind of seems a bit more like country style, but hey, I mean, if you're trying to go for like the Dukes of Hazzard look, you kind of got that down a little bit, Brittany. Here for the car, not for you. Well, at least you're honest. Appreciate you stopping by though. Try for the docks. I could, but I don't know. Alright, so I got it lowered. I'm not saying I'm the best drifter. I'm not saying I'm the... Can I help you? Okay. I'm not saying I'm the best drifter. I'm not saying I'm really good at drifting. I'm still practicing. I'm still learning. I just want to see if this thing has potential to possibly become a drift car. My track here is just one I made it myself. I never really see anybody else made it. I do want to make it into a map, and eventually I will, but for right now, it's just how it is. I did find out that this thing can double clutch, so maybe it can get something going here, but I'm not sure. Okay, well, wheelie's not going to help too much. Alright. Not sure if it can drift? Nah. Okay, spins out quite often. I gotta get a hang for it. Oh, sorry, Brittany. I haven't drifted in a long time. Like I said, I'm not the person to go to for like drifting advice. I do it just for my downtime and for fun. But in a sense, a muscle car should not be made for drifting. And I know people are gonna say, "Well, what about the muscle car that was in Tokyo Drift, the Mustang Fastback?" Yeah, that was made for drifting because it had a an R32 or I think it was R32 engine in it, put inside of it. If you actually watch the movie, they took a engine from the, I think it was the Sylvia, and put it inside that. So, okay, spins wheels for days, that's for sure. Does spin out quite a bit. Maybe I'll have to tap the e-brake about a bit more. Too much throttle, maybe? This car's weird. It's got potential. It's just I don't really see it becoming like a, you know, a major drift car. Nope, keep on spinning out. I either put too much torque. There we go. Kind of throttle a little bit. Nope. It's got potential, I will say that. But in a sense, I don't know. Like, dude, you really had to park that van right there? I hate it when they do that. Like I said, I'm not the best driver, especially with this vehicle. This is a very difficult car to drift with. Is it possible? I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it is. Maybe adding a spoiler on would add a little bit more. Yeah, you bastard. You really just moved your van after just walking away from it. You gotta not put too much throttle on there, though. Either you gotta, like, feather it. Nope. Trying to just combine a couple tracks here together. I thought I was getting the hang of it. I just gotta get a feel for the car. I don't have any drift track, guys. I just drift in free roam. That's what I do. If maybe I had my own drift track, yeah, I probably could actually get it to drift pretty good. Because they're open. Most drift tracks that people make, they're open, and they, you know, they're made to drift on. This is just a parking lot. This is not an area that you should, well, you can drift on it. Lester. Well, am I doing the car justice? No, I know I'm not. I'm sorry. I apologize to anybody that thinks, you know, highly of me or drifting, but too much. Just trying to stream out, see what's what. I mean, I just do streams just for fun, you guys. That's all I do. I don't get paid for this kind of stuff. I just do it for fun. I do it for... Mainly the streams I do is to not just, like, you know, test new cars out and tell you if it's worth buying or not. It's also because... Ooh, too much throttle. It's also because I like helping people out. Some of my streams I actually, like, one of my later night streams I did, I didn't have my mic on or anything. I just was, you know, playing to grind for, you know, a good, like, 30 million or so, or 28 million or something like that. And, you know, I made that, and then some. And in that, you know, someone was actually asking me, you know, what's the best vehicle to get, like, crates, or, like, what's the best businesses and such. I give them my opinions. You know, that's what I do. I made quite a bit of money in my time, and I know if you guys were a long time, I wouldn't say a long time, but a decently long time subscriber, you probably noticed that I don't have the 120 some million I had before. I took that 100 and I put it on my second character. The reason I did that is because it's for DLC stuff, like a new DLC. That's what the money is used for, and it's not used for, I just got cops. It's not used for, you know, selling or spending, per se. That's for, like, this 28 million I have on me now is for spending. That's spending money. The 100 million is for, like, almost had it. How long have I been streaming? I've just been streaming for, like, about an hour right now. But yeah, the 28 million is actually for, I would say, just spending money. Like, if I want to buy something, or if I want to customize a car or something, I want to buy a brand new car. The 100 million is going to be saved on my second character until a new DLC drops out. So, don't know when that could be, don't know what it could be, but hopefully it's going to be something fun. you, coppers. This car is very, very weird. So what do you think I'm doing? Covering your eyes because I'm wrecking the car and doing a horrible job drifting with this car. Like I said, if you're looking to come to a channel to watch someone like pro drift with this car, you came to the wrong channel. I'm just trying to see if it can actually has the potential to drift, if possible. But and the cops are not helping. They're pitting me and doing all kinds of stuff. NBC's ruined everything. Wish GTA 4 came to Los Angeles. Not DC. Yeah, the GTA 4 NBCs are actually really nice. Get away.
No problem. I'll get him off your back.
Someone wanted me to go down to the docks. I'll go down to the docks. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. But that's just like the area I go to kind of test and see if it has potential. If it has potential to do first gear drifting, it should have potential to do second gear drifting as well, if not above. A lot of cars can, and a lot of cars can't. Like some cars I thought would be like amazing at drifting are horrible at drifting. And now that it's raining, it's probably gonna make it a little more slippery too. What do you think of the Arena Wars update? I love the cars. I love the outfits. I just hate how they have it kind of like pay as you go. Like you need to play the game non-stop Arena Wars to unlock everything that's on discount. Like, take for example this. Let me pull my phone up real quick. If I go to the Arena Wars, I go over to the Arena War ready vehicles. There's certain vehicles on sale, okay, which is good. But you know, certain vehicles I wanted were these ones. The only one I got so far trade price was the Apocalypse Scarab. And like say I wanted the Cerberus, if I wanted a Cerberus I had the Nightmare one because it's cheaper. But I did buy straight up vehicles. There's just gonna be more money. Now you're probably thinking, you know, a couple $1,000s. Well, a couple $100,000 actually does add up after a while. Plus the customization and them locking everything behind the the pink locks and everything, that's so stupid. Because if you buy it and then you swap it out for something else and you want to go back to that same thing you just bought, you have to buy it again for the same exact high price. So it's such a waste. Do you shoot people online? Quint, I do at times if they, you know, I wouldn't say if they do it or not. Like, I wouldn't say if people piss me off. It's just like I defend myself. I defend my business. I defend my friends. Or at least I try to. I'm not the greatest at it. I have like a 1.55 KD or something like that. But, I mean, Brittany over there, she's a tryhard. She ex-tryhard, I should say. But yeah, she's one of those kind of people. She won't hesitate to, you know, kill somebody if I die or something like that. She'll go after that person until they leave, which is great. I mean, I love playing with her. She's a sweet girl, and she should be in school, but actually it's Saturday. Never mind. Cancel that. Sorry. Even the police didn't hit your car like that. It's trying to do like a real police force. Would also, one star on GTA 4, you get arrested on GTA 5. Turn here, police kill on site. GTA 4 police were a lot more lenient than on here than these police. But, well, actually, it's kind of the opposite. Like, the NPCs in GTA 4 were actually a lot better than the GTA 5 NPCs, and the GTA 4 police were a lot worse than GTA 5 police, so I guess I can't complain all that much. I do miss the 6 stars, though, where you get, like, the army and stuff to come after you. I think if they would have made it where Merryweather came after you, that would be a lot cooler. But, yeah. I wonder if I can get this to drift. Even normal. The rain actually makes it a lot slipperier. I don't know how you say that word. But yeah, it does make it a lot easier to drift on, I would say. I'm going to take it down here. I'm going to drop it. I have a feeling I see a lot of spin outs in my future. So, first looks at the car. Customization wise, you got a decent bit of customization, and you can make it look how you want it to look. You can make it look completely race car. You can make it look custom built from the ground up. You know, pretty much every single color works with it, I would say. The liveries are pretty cool. They have a decent bit of racing and non-racing ones. The price, $512,000 for this kind of muscle car. It's actually not that bad. I wouldn't say it's overpriced. It could be a little bit cheaper. I'd probably say like $450, $475, somewhere around there. I wouldn't say it's up in the $500,000 range yet. But yeah, I would definitely say it is a very decent looking car. They also made a custom interior for this one. At least I think. The steering wheel going through the gauges, that's one of the things I don't like. It does wheelie like crazy. I mean, look at this. And it gains a lot of boost doing that too. So, do you kill people online? I answer that. I don't kill people online unless I defend myself. I don't just get on here and try hard, guys. Alright. Well, it looks like it drifts pretty good in the rain. Ah, too much. Too much, too much, too much. Oh my god. Hey, sorry, Brittany. I got in your way. My bad. I'm afraid to lower it, because if I lower it, it's going to be more slippery. But I'm going to do it anyways. Just because, like I said, I want to see if it has potential to drift. If it has potential to drift, I will keep the vehicle. If not, I will probably sell the vehicle. I also put a suppressor on this gun when I'm lowering cars. That way it not only shoots a steady stream, and it's a lot more clustered. It also doesn't alert the police. Because if you shoot like, you know, regular, I don't know, special carbine rifle or something, it's gonna alert the police bad. It's got no grip. I need the rain to go away though. I want to get a good representation of if it can drift or not. Do you think they're going to come out with GTA 6? Well, yeah, eventually. I mean, it's probably not going to be until like 2022 or something like that. Somewhere close. I mean, it just came out with Red Dead Redemption 2. The next game in making for Rockstar is Bully 2. I never played the first one, so I probably won't be getting that. So, unfortunately, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, GTA 6 probably in making for, I would say, like 2022, 2025. I don't know. Somewhere around there. It's definitely going to take a while to make. Where it's taking place, I don't know. What it's going to do, like, who are going to be the main characters, I don't know either. So, you never really know what you're going to find out from Rockstar. They do throw a lot of curveballs in the mix, but at the same time, they make the game a lot more interesting by doing certain things as well. Like, well, I don't think it's mainly Rockstar, but Sony, if you guys didn't know, I am playing on PS4, which says right at the end of the title, like that way, I believe. I think I'm pointing the right way. Sony is actually making it for this week only, I believe, this weekend. You can play Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 online without having PlayStation Plus. Now that's kind of a shock, because most of the time you do need a PlayStation Plus to, you know, actually play GTA Online, but this time you don't need to. I'm gonna say it has potential to drift. I'm not saying it's the greatest at it, because it's very... It's hard to control. It's very hard to control. Especially with the rain. Stop! It's got a lot of... When you lower it, it feels like it has a lot of power. Getting it sideways is very difficult though. And not having it spin out. Okay. Dang. I heard Rockstar is not releasing GTA 6 if Donald Trump is president for the rumor release date 2020 if he is reelected again. Brittany, I cannot confirm or deny that. I have no clue. Definitely not a Rockstar insider, guys. I mean, for a muscle car, this is actually a really good car. Now, again, is it worth the price? Unless you lower it, I don't think the top speed's that great, and the acceleration's not that great either. If you're trying to make it into a drifting car like the Viscerus, which I believe is another muscle car, or if that's a sports classic, I'm not really sure. It has potential. It does. It really does. But it is a spin-out machine. Trying to link certain drifts together, it's going to be a really tough challenge. And if you're thinking I put a wing on this, or a spoiler, I did not. This is the stock spoiler. But my verdict for the car, is it worth $512,000? Customization, I would definitely give that a 5 stars. Speed, acceleration, and handling, I would probably have to give that probably about a 3.5 stars. It's not the greatest at top speed, unless you lower it. It's not the greatest at handling at all. It's really clunky, it feels like. Unless you lower it, then it's very slippery. Very slidey. But, trying to get this drift. Too much. I already saw that going. Other than that, it has the ability to drift. So if you guys are into drifting cars, this is probably one you do want to buy. Now, I'm not saying you need to go balls out and, like, you know, customize it the way I did. The basic design is good enough. And did I not lower one side? What the hell is going on? Is it just me, or is it hovering? Or is it floating on one side? Like, way too heavy on one side. I don't think I hit anything, did I? I don't know. I still say it is worth the price. The price is pretty cheap. It's not like a couple $1 million or something like that. It is a muscle car, which we don't get too many of. And it does have the ability to drift. If you're in the drifting vehicles, I would definitely probably pick it up. Try it out. It's, like I said, it's got the potential. It's just a very insanely bad spin out demon. Like, it's extremely bad on spinning out. It just overdoes it. It overdoes it. Oversteers. But I mean, it's very, very difficult to tell. Am I going to keep mine? Yes, I'm going to keep it. Am I going to try to change some stuff on it? Most likely. But I do enjoy it. I do rather enjoy it. But the weird thing is, it doesn't... Now it seems like it's flat. I got the Deviant. I really like it. It's a classic retro muscle car. It almost has too much power. I don't feel like it has enough power. If you lower it, it has a lot of power. I mean, it has a lot of power. And it wheelies like crazy. I don't know if it wheelies that great when it lowers, though. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me try if I can see if I can... No, when it's lowered, it doesn't wheelie that great. But if you have it raised back up, then yes, it does really good. It does drift pretty decently, but it, like I said, it spins. It's a very weird car because it spins out no matter what I do. Even if I tap the e-brake a lot, it's like I got to give it half throttle. Nope, too much. How to get it? Because it's classic retro. It is classic retro. It is based after the Javelin AMX Defiant, and it's based after 2 other cars as well. So, what are you pointing at, Brittany? Huh? What are you pointing at? When you do lower it, though, it does... It spins for days. But like I said, when you lower it, it has that double clutch ability, and it spins the tires. It doesn't feel like it spins it enough. Like I said, it doesn't seem like it has enough power. Unfortunately, that's saying a lot because it is a muscle car. But it just doesn't seem like it has that full ability to spin the tires fully to get a nice good drift. I mean, yeah, you can get a nice good, like, you know, first gear drift, but that's a lot. Pretty much any car can do a first gear drift. Okay, not every car, but a lot of them can. Do I like it? Yes, I do like it. It is actually a very unique looking car. I've never seen one like this before. I never even knew it existed, to be honest. I'm wondering how Rockstar actually chooses their cars that they're going to put out in DLCs. Like, were people actually asking for this car, or were people asking for something else, or was it just random? Was it like the designer's choice? Like, I don't know how it works. I'd like to know. I'd like to like be able to tour Rockstar's gaming company and kind of figure out, you know, what all goes on in there and everything. But I mean, come on, I'm not gonna ever have a chance to do that. So yeah, it does have LED headlights. And the double headlights actually, the high beams actually work pretty good too. So you got normal. Actually, hold on. So you got normal. Then you got high beam. So I mean, high beam, that's insane. Too much. Why was this car put under the Arena War DLC? That is a good question. Could it be a possible Arena War DLC number 2 in the making? With this car being a possible contender to be one of the upgradable vehicles. Kind of like the Impaler. Makes you think, right? I don't know. I really don't know. There's a lot of conspiracy theories about, you know, the Arena Wars Part 2 because they have so many cars in that. And, you know, Rockstar says it hasn't, like, in the coding that they have other cars set for them and such. Ooh, hey, there's a champagne Futo right there. It's nice. But, yeah, I mean, it really depends, Glendon. It really does. It acts like a heavy car. Yeah, it's a heavy car to an extent. So I've driven around and drifted with it when it's lowered. I want to drive it around when it's normal and see if there's any kind of difference. Because right now it's very, very slippery. Maybe I might need to actually add like sport tires or even muscle. No, not muscle. tuner, possibly.
100% guaranteed.
$403 to fix. It's not bad. Probably got something planned. You're right. I mean, it could. It's a possibility. It even has. It seems like it has the ability to drift, even like stock, like not stock, but you know what I mean, like raised up, normal. Too much. Like I said, the double clutch is there, but the only thing I have to say is it doesn't spin the tires enough. In order to get a decent drift car, you need to be able to burn those tires. You're probably wondering what I mean by that. Well, when it's lowered, it does burn the tires decently. When it's raised up, it doesn't burn the tires for crap. Unfortunately. You pretty much would have to drift like a single gear drift. But I mean, overall, I do like the car. I think it's pretty cool. I kind of wish it had a better engine sound. The startup sounds pretty cool. Do you mind if I join? If you have a way to get in here, yeah. I mean, it's just me and Brittany right now. But I mean, it wheelies like a fiend. Like it's one of the best wheeling vehicles in the game. I really hope they don't add a part 2. I want something different. Yes, finally, this wasn't a military DLC, but I really want something else. Brittany, I totally concur with what you say. I believe that it should be something different completely. I've been wanting like GTA, Wise Guys, Tuners, and Tuners and Outlaws DLC for a while. Now a DLC that I've been wanting for an extremely long time has been like a naval or like a water-based DLC. And people always ask me, well, why do you say that? Well, the reason I say that, and I understand why they put these in, but it would kind of give them more purpose, okay? So just stay with me for a second, okay? So we're going to, I think it's number 1. No, this isn't it. This is Fast and Furious Garage. Sorry. My bad. Wrong garage. We will try this again. Alright. Number 2. Okay. So, the reason I say I want a naval-based DLC or a water-based DLC, because the water isn't really being used right now. Also, they added in the Stromberg, which is a submarine car. It transforms into a submarine. On top of that, they also added in, which I'm going to lose my outfit. I'll have to remake it, but that's fine. They also added in a wetsuit, which, you know, turns it into a scuba suit. When you go underwater, you don't have to worry about rebreathers or anything like that, so you're good to go. So, why wouldn't they add a water-based DLC? Like, add... See, like, my wish list would be, like, adding sharks and fish and whales and certain things, like, animals, per se, in GTA Online. Now, I know, that's stretching it a lot. But they would add that in. They would add maybe submarines, carrier ships, added stuff to the yachts, making them actually have a purpose for a chance. And, you know, just creating a better environment. And people are probably asking me what I mean by a better environment. Well, I mean a better environment because everyone, and I mean everyone, if you go into an online lobby, everyone will be either in the, like, San Andreas, or not San Andreas, the Sandy Shores area up here. They're like the bunkers, the facilities, and all that. Or they'll be down here in town doing whatever. No one ever goes out in the water and just explores or, you know, does anything out there. They have missions out there, yes. You can get crates where they have to, you gotta go blow up the boat and get your crates from the boat. but they don't have anything based out there. Like maybe have a mission where you have to find buried treasure, or you know, something of that nature. So you're not the only one with Fast and Furious cars. Nah, I have a lot of Fast and Furious cars. I'm a big fan.
Good to see you, boss. Oh, hi.
But yeah,
What can I do for you?
I had
Just
like
let me know what you
5
need.
Fast and Furious garages, but I cut them down because of certain reasons. But yeah, I would love a water-based DLC. I would love just a water-based DLC. I don't want that. Looking for my Shyster. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit, I wouldn't say X-rated, but R-rated maybe. The shirt. It really didn't take them very long to do this. It's literally a circle with like a circle and added triangles around it. It's not hard to do, plus it looks like a it looks like a puckered butthole. Yeah. Yeah. What else did I have? Shoes, canvas shoes, blue. And then I don't have a mask or anything. I did have a watch on though. There. Okay.
Remember, I'll do anything as long as it's legal.
Alright, I do want to check my import-export and everything like that. I can invite you into the office, Brittany. Brittany, I will be wanting to sell my nightclub. I think it's ready. I definitely want to sell my bunker and possibly 2 top-range cars. Let's see. I still think the weapon loadout has half normal and half MK. I'm afraid they might add a military DLC in sometime. It's a possibility. Their big spenders when they make DLCs are weaponized vehicles. 100% weaponized vehicles. Christine Fury. That's nice. Top speed. Okay, that's cool. For Mark II weapons. I mean, they could add more. There's no limit to what they could do Mark II wise. They can even add, like, say, Mark III. But that really depends. I only have 6 Oppressor Mark II. Wait. You only have 6? Oppressor Mark II is kind of sucks. It doesn't kind of sucks. It does suck. I mean, it's a really good vehicle. It's an astounding vehicle. But...
Okay, get the car.
But... Where is it? Oh, it's up there. So we get to take a little bit of a drive. The Oppressor Mark II. I could go on about this vehicle for days. It is a very, very versatile and very extremely good vehicle. It's highly expensive. It is very, very dangerous, and pretty much everybody in the lobby you get into will have at least 1, if not 2 or more. Like, it's insane. It's great for getting crates. It's great for getting cars. It's great for getting products of any sort. Now, it is also a griefing tool that a lot of griefers use. I mean, I've met people that just, like, I join a lobby, I'd be sourcing something, and they try blowing me up with it, which I throw a sticky bomb back, blow them up. But it is a very, very strong griefer tool as well. Let's say the James Bond thing when you shoot through the guns with rifling. Mr. Beast, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. And my cat is meowing. I think she wants outside. Rain, stop. Oh man, this thing does spin out a lot. So I might want to take my opinion back a little bit. Car's not bad. It's just that it spins out quite a bit. I'm just driving down the street and it spins out, not hitting anything. I'm wondering if like raising it back up would actually help with that. it seems like it needs a little bit of traction, so maybe I will add a spoiler on. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I mean, you guys didn't come here to see me fly around in a Oppressor Mark II or a Buzzard or anything like that. You came here to see me drive around this thing, right? Should add a Deuce and Horn Hazard. The alien guns were a new start. They were new weapons, but they can be upgraded to Mark II. Wow, Saints Row weapons arise. Pretty much. I mean, it's all about the future. They're not looking backwards, they're looking forwards. And forwards means going in a advancement in technology. So even if that means alien guns. Lasers, and like, I don't know, sound blasts or laser blasts, ring blasts, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, that is what the game, I wouldn't say is based after anymore, but that's pretty much what the game is based after. Like, any kind of weapon based. Is this just a pick it up and go, or is there enemies? Enemies? No enemies. Okay, no enemies. Alright, 1 second, guys. Let the cat out the door. Alright. I'm back. Sorry, when I like live stream, I have my door closed, just relaxing and playing and all that, so. Alright. So, bomb maybe? Yep, bomb. Thought so. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you've known that I have the scrapyard bunker. You will also know that I have the, well, pretty much the scrapyard bunker. I changed the scrapyard bunker to the farmhouse bunker. Reason being, it's my own reasoning, but I do not recommend people getting the farmhouse bunker because it is a tryhard magnet. That's the only bunker that tryhard get, pretty much. Oh shit, I can't stop and read the messages. Forgot about that. It's like Star Wars the way. Next samurai sword with 2 lightsaber. I mean, kind of, in a sense. I would love for them to add the katana in, but that's, I really doubt they ever will. Katana, chainsaw, something cool like that, that would be awesome. But, again, not looking so high. As of right now, Arena Part 2 could be or Arena War DLC Part 2. Wait, hold on, let me see if I can say that right. Arena War Part 2 DLC. There we go. Words, people, words. Yeah, Arena War Part 2 DLC could be in the making, and it could be a filler DLC until the summertime. The summertime, like, whenever people, and like, the kids are out of school and all that for, you know, the summer, pretty much. That's when they release the big updates. Like, a couple years before, it was, like, gun running. I think last year it was the nightclub, I want to say. But I could be wrong. They'll release big stuff. I kind of wish, even though it's very expensive, I kind of wish they would revisit Benny. And people wonder why I say that. Because Benny had like one of the best, like the absolute best customizations you can do to vehicles. Yeah, I mean, they were hell of expensive, but they were extremely fun. Like, you can make whatever you wanted. My gonna get back with no damage? Oh my god. No way. People call me the import-export king. I don't believe myself to be that. I just make a lot of money with import-export. What can I say? But yeah, the new car, I would have to give it probably a 3.5. Because it's not really the greatest muscle car. It has potential to drift, but then again, it spins out just by driving around. And on top of that, which, Brittany, we're going to need to pull off, by the way. I hope you're watching the stream. Remember, no enemies. We're going to need to pull off. Okay? Or no other people in the lobby, if you join. We're going to need to pull off. But yeah, I mean, the new car, I want to like it, I do, but at the same time, I'm not too sure. Brittany, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. What was the point of that? 16,750. If you guys didn't know, business battles and nightclub popularity and the daily income of the popularity as well, or the daily income of the nightclub, is, I believe, doubled. So, yeah, Brittany, we're gonna need to pull off the side, you know. Rooms of Nightclub DLC Part 2, then I'm Not a Hipster Part 2, Beach Bum DLC Part 2. I really doubt that. Yeah, I saw you're in a buzzard. But you could have landed it before you know, changed. Alright, she's in here. Cool. Alright, so let's go sell some top range cars, shall we? I got 2 collection cars. As you can see, I'm missing the T20 Devil, which that's the reason why I'm going to sell the T20. I'm also going to sell the... I'm either going to sell the Regal or I'm going to sell Too Fast for You. I think I'm going to sell it Too Fast for You. So we're going to sell that for $200,000.
Okay, let's get it ready to ship.
Now, we might take a little bit of a hit because we do need to take out enemies. And I hope Brittany does follow me to my location. I didn't want to do that. To my location. But that's completely up to her.
Good thing we had them in stock.
I've heard of a lot of rumors about DLCs, but
Now drop it off and take the credit.
it's really tough to tell, you know.
As usual, someone's holding up the rest of the group. When they're finished on
I'm
their
hoping
call,
my
you
nightclub
go.
is actually raised up quite a bit. Also, if you guys get business battle crates, and you do, if you want to be courteous to other people, take the business battle crates or the vehicles, blow them up, and they'll turn into 2 different crates or bags or whatever. You pick up one, take it back to your warehouse, or your nightclub, sorry, and you leave the other one for the other people. That's the being courteous part. If you want to not be courteous, then you can just take them both. I mean, that's totally up to you. But the business battle. Now, what I want to talk about the business battle is you get free shirts and such with them now, like free clothing from them. So it might be worth actually taking a look at and possibly joining a higher, like, populated lobby, I guess you could say. It's definitely worth it, I would say. Brittany, are you done yet? It's like really glitching out. Alright, so no matter what, Brittany, you gotta follow me, please. I know the stream is delayed. I hope you hear this before the stream, before we start going. But you want to definitely follow me to the one alleyway, okay? Your car's there.
I don't need to tell you we got a lot riding here. Don't let the scumbags bring you down. Bring the cars to the buyer. Then
Okay. Everyone has their own way to get to the area where they need to take the drop-off at. Me personally, I just go right here. Brittany might get shot, which is not good, but that's fine. You're good. Alright, Brittany got him. I don't think I can disable these, actually. Nope, can't. Thank you, Brittany. We got more coming, though. Hey, where are you going? Where the hell is that guy going? I think he missed the exit. I did make a video on my channel to make these cars, by the way. If you guys don't know how to make them, it's pretty much a standard Subaru WR. Ouch! X. Yeah, it's just pretty much a basic Subaru WRX. It's a blue with, I believe, an ultra blue pearlescent, and it doesn't really have too much modification to it. It's just a basic design, like a basic upgrade for the most part. I think I got him. Never did that before. Sometimes they'll spawn down that way too. This should be the 4th wave here. I do better playing against like PvE than, or PvA, I guess, than anything else. So, but that's just me. We should be good, Brittany. That's the only annoying part you're going to need to worry about if you play and sell an import-export car in a non-populated lobby. If I had at least one other person in this lobby, yeah, I could sell another car, or I could just sell me and Brittany together, and, you know, that would actually work a lot better, because then the game thinks when there's at least one player not in your CEO when you're selling cars, it thinks that that person is a threat. So, you know, they think, well, you know, this person may come after you. So they won't send NPCs after you. But there is no people in the lobby other than you and the person that you're selling with, or just yourself even. They will send NPCs after you to kind of give you a challenge and say, hey, you know, you can't just sell your car with them challenge and not have, you know, not pay the price for it. So they gotta kind of give you an obstacle to get around, pretty much. It's a very, very easy obstacle though, if you know where to pull off at. There's certain areas, every single import-export garage or warehouse is going to have its own area where you pull off at. That was mine. That's where I pull off every single time. Even if I need to go around the other way, to the right instead of the left, I still pull off over there because I know exactly where to pull, and I know exactly when they're going to spawn. You need to know when they're going to spawn, you need to know a safe area around there, and you also need to know how many waves you're going to be getting. Selling a top range car, you're going to get 4 waves. Selling a mid-range car, you're going to get 3 waves. Standard range car, you're going to get 2 waves. Like I said, my channel's not just about talking about the brand new car and such. No, it's about, you know, the actual game and helping people out making money if they're having trouble. She must be driving pretty slow. I mean, she's in a Lamborghini. Oh, oh, oh. Nice car. Lamborghini Huracan. My favorite brand of car, Lamborghini. I think this orange actually looks pretty good on this, to be honest. Doesn't look terrible. Alright, let's go sell the bunker real quick, and then we'll go sell the nightclub if we can. I do actually have some crates in my hangar as well. But maybe I'll wait till that's at least doubled to sell that.
That's going on the books.
By the way, if you guys don't know, I do have notifications off, so you won't see any of my friends or anyone else sending me messages and me reading them. If they want to message me, they either need to watch the chat, message in the chat, or they can, you know, message me a little bit later, send me a text, whatever they want to do. Or get in the game and send me a message through there. So we're making a little bit of money. We did go over the car. Again, it's up to personal preference if you guys want to buy it. Is it worth the $512,000 tag? I would say customization-wise, yes. Performance-wise, it's not up to par. It's slightly under par, I would say. And overall, what you're getting out of it, it could be better, I would say. Interesting. Sorry, Facebook just popped up and was telling me about people that were possibly, you know, friends or whatever, but I haven't gotten on Facebook in years. If I do, I get on there for my snapbacks, so. Sell that. Okay.
So we really do not want to be seen selling to these people. We've set up surveillance scramblers on your insurgents to give you some cover, but it's going to mean you absolutely have to stick together on the way to the sale.
That's alright. We only have just us, so we'll be fine. I'll wait for Brittany here. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or you know, have anything you want me to discuss or talk about, please just write it down in the chat and I'll be more than happy to read it and talk about it. Give you my opinion on things and things like that. You owe a 9F? I didn't know that. Sorry, you own a 9F. I did not know that, Brittany. Nope, sorry. But yeah, I'm hoping for, I think everybody's hoping for a good DLC. If you guys also would read down in the description of the video, let me know what your favorite part is about the Deviant, or the Deviant, I guess, I don't know, however you say it. Like, is it the customization? Is it the performance? Is it that it really is really good? Is it the overall look, the appearance, what it's based after? Like, what is it? I'd like to know. Let me know down in the chat and the comment section down below if you guys are watching this as a video later on. don't be afraid to get in touch, you know, and just, you know, let me know what you guys think about the car, what you guys' opinion is on the car and all that. Whoa, I guess I should be taking this way. It's alright, Brittany, you're good. Keep going. Seriously? Hiding? Oh, okay, you going that way? Fine by me. Also, if you guys want to see any like remakes of certain cars and such, let me know. I love doing remakes of cars. I love it. I actually bought a Imperator and made the, I think it's like the Black to Black or the Pursuit Special somewhat from Mad Max, and it came out pretty good. I think it turned out pretty decent. Out of the way. You buzzer. Buzzer bad. But yeah, right now, guys, we're just making a little bit of money. Again, my streams aren't just about, you know, cars, car shows, and all that stuff. Which I do want to get into car shows, but I need to have enough people that actually want to do them. As of right now, it's just pretty much me. So, but I do want to get into car shows and like theme outfits, theme streams, and such. I do have an idea for a theme stream Monday. It's going to be a lot of fun, so I hope you guys do stop by and check it out then. That will be streaming Monday as well. Don't really have a name for it per se, but you guys are more than welcome to join if you have the ability to join. Which means if you add Brittany or you add someone else, then be my guest and join. It's based pretty much after the Alien guys, I will say that. Really? Alright, I guess better kill him. Yay! Can we take their car? Hey! Karuma. I thought the Deviant or the Deviant actually spun out. This thing spins out more. You're gonna lose a tire here soon. No, it's not pump the tire. Oh wait. Did it? No. There it is. The weird thing is that actually makes it a bit more stable. Alright, let's go check out the nightclub real quick. Oh!
Looks like you sold out.
I'm not saying I don't like the new muscle car, I do. It's just I'm more of a tuner person. People wonder what that is. Think Mazda RX-7, Mazda RX-8, you know, Honda Civic, Mitsubishi Eclipse, Mitsubishi Evo, Nissan Skyline, Toyota Supra, those kind of vehicles. I need a vehicle. But again, if I have the brand new car, and I'm doing a stream about the brand new car, I'm most likely going to be driving the brand new car. This way I can get a feel for it, how it is. I don't think I did too bad on customization anyways, all things considered. Brittany, you want to pick up? can't see where she is. Oh, wait, nope. She got her Osiris. Wow, black and pink. I'm actually shocked it's not white and pink. See, the double clutch works. I just wish I knew how fast I was going, because even if I duck down, you cannot see the speedometer. Not even if you turn the wheel. It doesn't feel like it's going that fast. And now it doesn't feel like it's spinning out either. Maybe it's the level of suspension I put on that makes it feel bad. Maybe I should have raised it up a bit. Oh, I know. Your car's faster than mine, so. Weaving in and out of traffic. Whoa, and spun out. I spun out, she completely flipped her car. Oh god. Alright. Alright. The detection wasn't there. Wasn't quite there. Like, it took me hitting the wall and then it coming up, you know? I gotta move all my cars around real quick. Hold on. Alright, so this should be back here with these. Which means this one should be up here. I think there's still like 2 more cars, like another muscle car and a supercar, I want to say. I could be wrong. This was the video I did not too long ago. It's just the green hell mango color. I think it came out pretty good. It doesn't look, it kind of looks a little bit matte, but it's not. It's just a crew color and wood beach brown pearlescent. This video will be coming out soon. Don't worry about that. And this was my old crew color, which I thought looked pretty good. These are 2 business battle vehicles, which I stole with the help of my friends. Pretty much a custom-made Stafford. Yeah. I like the design I came up with that. I think it looks pretty good. And then pretty much the Vapid Click, which I didn't change much at all, I don't think. I might not even customize. I think I might have increased the performance on it. That's about it. Alright, so yeah, we're at 433,000. I think we're good to sell. Where is the computer? Over there. Random gun. What was that? LMG? Take it. Sniper. I thought pleb meant like a bad word. Like it's an insult. That's not a nice knife. That made me sad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it seems like the car wants to handle good at times, but it also seems like it has a, wow, gotta use my big truck. It seems like it has flags on it, but I'm not sure what exactly. Search for the area for the buyer. Alright, cool. Gotta go, what, up the Sandy Shores? Because it's like 4 miles away. Excuse me, for me. Oh, baby. I do want to do a bit more testing with the drifting of the vehicle, because I feel like it has the potential. It's just that it's a very weird, touchy car, if that makes sense. Nah, okay. I thought it meant something bad tonight, but I don't really know. Again, I'm a dummy. I don't know that kind of stuff. Just like glitching, I don't know how to do that either. You guys get a 3D or a worn Deviant or Deviant? Deviant, I guess I could say. The brand new car. Did you guys get a new one yet? Bunny wheeled? I know you guys got Yankton plates. Other than that, I'm not sure. You get mod, please. Don't work that way, Frederick. Sorry, bud. I've known Snipe for a while. And, yeah. I got mine. Oops. This is a very peaceful lobby, though. It's just me and Brittany. We just do our own thing, not have to worry about other people. That's great. Guess I can cut off down this way. Uh-oh. This thing's not made for off-road. I do have the turret, though. That turret's really deadly. Can't aim down, though. So most likely.
You there? Right. This guy, he's around here somewhere. 2 seconds. Yeah, okay, yeah. He's in a yellow, maybe an orange Camacho. Start looking and I'll see if I can get an exact location on this end.
He's gonna be like over here somewhere, I believe. Right? Or is he over here by Trevor's? Nope, not Trevor's. Where could it be? Found it. Pardon me. Oh. Close. Hola. That's a nice Camacho, dude.
Gracias.
Is this thing worn? Can't tell. Kinda looks like it is. Alright, we're getting in the blizzard. Do I have anything else to sell? No, I don't believe I do. There we go, another 390,000. Of course, he takes 43,000 of the cut. It's annoying he does that. Almost back up to 29 million. Need to source a few cars, but you know what? I might do that a little bit later tomorrow, or I might do that a little bit later Monday. Not sure yet. Train! 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 Shit. No, 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 no. Yes! Made it. Bye, Brittany. I mean, I do want to go to the car again. Alright, let's TP. Like I said, I want to go back to my little drift area I made. Here, Brittany, I'm going to bite you back. There you go. I don't even remember what garage this is. Ah, yes. Zimade Garage. Yeah, I know. I hate these. I hate them. I kind of want to just get rid of it. But it is actually a pretty nice color. Alright, let's go get the other car. Good, mate.
I don't care.
Ooh, hey, nice car. Again, people's rendition always think that the car has green underglow. In the movie, it don't have any underglow, so it's not 100% remake, but it's close. I'll give you that, Brittany. Really, really close. Here, I'll take you to mine real quick and show you mine. Okay. Oh shit, wrong one. I need garage 2, not 1. My bad. Basement level 2, not level 1. I did make a video on it. I did upgrade the... I did update the color, though. Which I think it actually looks a lot better. A lot closer. I also made a video on this one. I haven't made a video on this one yet, but I will. I definitely will. Definitely will. Festival Bus is kind of freaking out. Yeah. So I definitely will make one on this. This is my own little custom one here. It's so shiny. It's Epsilon texture. Thank you to Buddy GTA. You think your orange is too dark? This is a custom crew color, Brittany. So it probably is a little bit too dark for you. I mean, is yours outside? A little bit. Oh, okay. I think this color actually looks a lot better than the other one. The other one was a little bit too light, I believe. This added it a little bit darker. Not really one of my more popular videos though. The only like remake video I actually have that's really popular is my Eleanor remake, the Shelby Cobra GT 500. I still hate that they have the flags on these cars. If they didn't have the flags on these cars, they would be amazing. I kind of miss the old Jester Classic performance though, because that thing was fast. Anyways, I wanted to get the new car out. I don't want to drive this around. Sorry. My bad. I think that color looks a lot better. It used to be like really, really bright, or really, really dull, but now it seems like it's a lot better. I don't have the meaning of handling flags. It drives normal. You don't get the meaning of handling flags? The meaning of handling flags is when you try to double clutch in a vehicle, okay? And you get the whole like put, like it doesn't give the boost. Any vehicle, even if you do double clutch in it, it will give you the boost. Now, depending on the vehicle, will boost you further or not. This one just actually stalls or like gets stuck on a certain gear. It also has the flags where it doesn't increase speed whenever it bumps over the curbs and such. So it has handling flags on it. Also, it wasn't as fast as it was before, because like before they actually brought that out, that thing was really fast. Like when you looked at the files for it and everything, and the first time that it was supposed to be releasing, they made it, you know, supposedly release, and it didn't. It was so much faster. I mean, Brittany, you had one for like a little bit of time, like at 10 o'clock or something like that one day. So you know how fast it was. It's not that fast anymore. Its acceleration was decreased, its top speed was decreased, its handling was, I believe, kept the same. But it still has the flags of it can't double clutch, it can't curb boost. So, yeah. I thought the double clutch boost was only for races. No. Double clutch boost is in general. Like, the double clutch, I can do the double clutch in this, and this is how I get the drift. What it does is it gives it a little bit extra of a boost and makes your back wheel spin. On the Supra, when you try to double clutch, let me see your car real quick. I can show you. Let me see your car. Here, hop in, I'll show you. Or you can drive mine, that works too. Here, hop in. Brand new! No, alright. In any other car, as you saw, the wheels would spin erratically and everything. And this one, which I can actually show you from the gauge as well. I'll give you an example of this one, and I'll give you an example of another one. So I'll order another car, and then I'll get my other muscle car. I'll get the new car back out because I'll have to return that one. So double clutching is not just a racing feature. It helps for races, it does. But it's not really needed per se if you know how to drive. And if you know what you're doing. So, okay. If you're going a certain speed, and you just tap the L1 button, or sorry, not the L1 button, the R1 button, or whatever your equivalent is of the e-brake, as you see the red light up, that allows you not to move, okay? That stops you. So whenever you do the double clutch, all you do is you get up to about to shift into third gear. So you gotta kind of know when it shifts. You'll hear the engine kind of top out a bit, right there. So we'll start real low so you can kind of hear it a lot easier. There. There. You can kind of hear it topping out before it shifts. Well, in order to double clutch, you get it up to second gear. And whenever you do that, once you hit that second gear and you're going into third, you hit your R1 button or your e-brake, you let go of the gas, and then you quickly let back on the gas. That gives it this quote-unquote speed boost, or the double clutch feature is what it's called. The mid-drive speed boost. So, for this one, well, for this car anyways, and certain other cars that have the handling flag, whenever you do the mid-drive speed boost, it just stays in one area. See, like that. You saw that right there? If you watch the gauge, let's see if I can get to do it. Doesn't seem like it wants to do it now. See how the gauge stays the same? The rev, even though, like any other car, you'll see the revs, which is the big gauge on the left. That's how high of revs you're actually giving the engine. See how it's just like topping out, and it's like it wants to shift more and it wants to put out more power, but it doesn't let the car do it. It just freezes up on that 60 miles an hour. And I'm trying to do it while looking at the gauge, not looking at the road. See? It just stays right there. It doesn't move. Shift, shift, double clutch, and it just stays there. It doesn't get that boost. That's why it's handling flagged. Also, whenever you go over bumps like these, like the curbs, you're supposed to be able to get curb boost from certain, like pretty much every single car has them. But the ones that they released with the Nightclub DLC, which is the Gesture Classic and such like that, they don't have that mid-drive. They don't have the mid-drive speed boost or the double clutch boost, and they don't have the curb boost either. It actually slows them down a bit, if I remember correctly. Now, if I get a car out that actually has the double clutch feature, I'll get a car.
What you need, boss?
I'll get one of my cars from the street. Okay, you probably wonder what that is. The Cabinaire's there. It's a very, very good street car that actually has the double clutch feature that actually gets a really nice mid-drive speed boost. Not a very good drift car though, unfortunately. Okay, so this is a car you can find on the street. It'll do the mid-drive speed boost no matter what, but this one will be a little bit more increased. Alright, so Rockstar ruining cars with handling flags. Pretty much. That's exactly right. Brittany, you want to hop in? Alright. So, this one's a little bit harder to see because the steering wheel is not as high. But right about there at 60 miles an hour, whenever I hit that mid-drive speed boost, it'll jump from about 60 to 100. Alright. So let's get on the highway, kind of get a little bit easier of a time here. Alright. Starting at nothing. Rev it up a bit. Let it go. See how that jump from 60 up to 100 within a second, maybe two? That's a 40 mile an hour boost, and that is how you do the mid-drive speed boost. Now you can do it in third person too, just like you can in the Supra, but the Supra doesn't get the boost. In order to get that boost, those back tires are going to burn out, and you're going to get those at extreme boost of speed. That's why when you're racing, some people do it with certain cars like these. So when they do it, they'll race like this. They get to a certain speed, they hit that mid-drive speed boost, and it'll just take them off. They'll just surpass anyone else. This used to be actually one of my favorite cars because it was just really cool. I always used to like have it black with like, I think, red or maybe blue underglow or something. And it was so fast of a car. Plus, it's not only a regular car, a sports car, it's a hardtop convertible as well, which is really cool. But yeah, that mid-drive speed boost just jumps you up so much, and that's how the mid-drive speed boost works, and how the double clutch feature works. All you do is you get up to a certain speed, right before you're about to shift, you shift up, you let go of the e-brake, you tap the e-brake, let off the gas, and then get right back on the gas. And if you do it right, it takes a little bit of practice, then it should give you that mid-drive speed boost. Sometimes I even have to tap the regular brake as well. I just do it real quick. I tap both the brake and the e-brake, and then I let back on the gas. So I let off the gas, tap the e-brake and the regular brake, and then I get back on the gas. And as you've seen, those wheels spin, and that's what's supposed to happen with the Shyster Classic. But it doesn't do that now, because of the handling flag. And a lot of the cars have them. The, I don't know what all cars it is. I know the Shyster Classic is actually one of them that is extremely down by it. You need to buy more. What? Convertibles are my most favorite type of cars. I mean, there are a decent bit of convertibles. I always love convertibles just because it's kind of got like a luxury feel to it. And then it also, this car also just looks badass whenever it just puts the windows up and everything. And the way they go up is kind of interesting too. But I also love this car. This is like the car I used to like color black and imagine I was a street racer and all that, and I would go down and do the street races with Franklin. And you know, and have this at his, you know, big house and everything, and it was just a very nice car. But you could tell it has that extra boost of speed. So alright, so I want to test out this car a little bit more. I just lost that money. Damn it. I hate doing that. That's the only bad part about the... It sucks.
You through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
Explaining the vehicles, you know. Now, I am curious.
I'll bring it to you.
How much does this sell for? I'm going to go take it over to the LSC and just see how much it sells for. So it should be over here. I don't think it turned out too bad, actually. It's like the e-brake does work to an extent on this thing. Like it, and the mid-drive speed boost works on it too. Now, I'm not sure if it actually works because I cannot see the gauges. And I know that the speedometer's on the left and the wait, what? Yeah, the RPMs are on the right. That's right. Yeah, see, this one isn't... I don't think this one is affected by the handling flag because it does have the mid-drive speed boost. And with the Arena War DLC, they did add a lot of cars that were not actually handling flagged, which is good. It'd be nice if they went back and actually released some of the other ones as well. Alright, so I want to see how much this thing sells for. About 400,000. I mean, if you don't get your money out of it, like I said, you're probably going to be spending at the max 800,000, and that's like at the top amount. And if you want to sell it again, you're probably going to be getting about half of that, so about 400,000. It's not bad. Could be worse. Alright, I want to drop this thing. I want to take it over to the course again. Because it seems like that course it didn't do too bad on. But maybe I got the wrong kind of... Maybe I should actually take the front bumper off if I'm trying to drift with it. Because maybe it's glitching into the bottom and it's not, you know, holding the way it should. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, see, it spins for days. It's so nice. Like it seems like it wants to drift. It just doesn't feel like it wants to, you know? Like it's got too much grip. Or actually it doesn't have enough grip. That could be it too. I might need to play around with the settings with this, but as of right now, see, it just turns too much to one end. And I'm even counter steering it too. Too much power at times, which is sad. Sorry. See, it just doesn't want to go up, like it doesn't want to increase. It's like you gotta kind of throttle it a little bit of gas at a little bit at a time. So, for those of you who don't know, this is kind of a little, I wouldn't say a drift course per se, it's a very small course, but it kind of gives you the proximity challenge a little bit. Oh my god, this thing spins out so much. We go around this. Yeah, it just seems too slippery. Like, look at that. It literally just drifted right into that. I'm trying to throw. Whoa, Brittany, calm down now. With the Banshee, I can do this track easy. Now, the bumps, they don't really help out that much, though. It's like you don't, it seems like it has a lot of power, but then again, it seems like it doesn't have enough. It's a very weird car. Kind of getting the hang of it a little bit. Ah, the cars, that's going to add a little bit more challenging. Yep. You gotta stop it before it shifts, I think. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's like the Futo, because the Futo doesn't spin out as much. It's definitely got potential to drift though. I think I touched there. Yep, touched there definitely. Hola, I don't speak Spanish. No hablo español. Sorry. I know a little bit, but I don't know a lot. So. It's so tough. Like I can get it sometimes, and then other times it's just like, nope. She literally just parked her vehicle right there. That's so great. Thank you, lady. I mean, I wish I could drift around it, but I don't think this thing can drift around it. Not legitly, anyways. Well, a little bit. It's definitely our first gear drifter, for sure. Hey, where the hell did that van go? He said hi to shout him out. Oh. Truta Guzman. On the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Swerve, how do you know that? You think you speak Spanish? Sorry, I don't. I took Spanish for like 4 years. I don't remember shit. I'm trying to remember how the hell. I want to get a good. That was not half bad until the ending. It seems like it can get into drifts, it can get into turns, it can get into combinations. But once you let off that gas, you're done. Seriously, lady? I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit. It's a very... Again, I'm not saying I'm the best drifter. I'm definitely not saying I know how to drift. I practice here and there. Well, a lot, actually. But, it just takes a while to learn certain vehicles, especially a muscle car. Muscle cars are not really meant to drift per se, but they can. Muscle cars are mainly used for drag races, sprint races and such, circuits even. Drifting, not so much. Okay. Brittany, you must be bored. Well, thank you for at least translating that, Swerve. Appreciate it, dude. Like I said, guys, it does have the ability to drift. It's just I'm not very good at like testing its ability per se. Because it is very, very slippery. It's just that getting to keep that one drift and not spin out like that. I don't think I oversteered it. But that was just me there. That was getting worse and worse. It's like this futon, or yeah, futon. This futo, can't speak. This futo, you don't even need to lower the drift with this thing. I mean, granted, it's a single drift, but I mean, it doesn't need lower to drift. Try landing a laser, but crashed the bridge while braking. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand it. Maybe I need to lower it a bit more? Oh, Brittany left. That was just me. I appreciate you stopping by though, Brittany. I think you gotta like let off the gas. Not e-brake as much and let off the gas. Just kind of like throttle that gas a little bit. Damn it. What's up, CHTH? Cam? I'll just call you Cam. It's easier. Welcome to the stream. I just wanted to go back over and see what if I was missing anything and trying to see if I can actually get this thing to drift. Somewhat. Oh, I think I touched there. No, damn it. It wants to so bad, but it just spins out, dude. I don't understand it. It's a very weird car. Like when you start spinning out, you're done. Like I don't think there's any saving it, to be honest. Yep, done. Too much. What platform am I on? I am on the PS4. It'll always say on my streams at the very end of the title of the stream, in parentheses. I just want to link this one little thing, do this loop here. Nope, I messed that up big time. I just don't understand why it spins out. Alright, I'm gonna go try something. I'm gonna go remove. Hey, Christine. I'm gonna go remove this front bumper and see if that helps. Because maybe the front bumper's actually getting in the way. Because it is going in the ground a bit. Ouch. I'm gonna need to lower my car again, which is, it's okay. Sorry, I didn't see that. You are rich in this game. I have 28 million. Brittany's got like 700 and some million. Plus like 6 million on hand. So she's probably got pretty close to about 800 million, I would say. Brittany, send me a message how much money you got altogether.
What brings you in today?
I'll get when I get out of here. Alright, so bumpers, front bumper, remove. I mean, I could probably add the small one on, but maybe Let's just try removing it and see what happens. I want to, like I said, I'm testing things, guys. I want to see if this thing actually has the ability to drift. And if it does. You got to make sure you always shoot it on the back bumper just like the Banshee. Sorry, the back fender. My bad. On both the front and the back. If you shoot the wheel at all, it'll explode. Well, it won't explode. It'll actually just, what's the word? Catch fire and just be quote-unquote destroyed. The one thing you're going to be looking for whenever you do stance a vehicle is after you get done stancing it, if there's any smoke coming off the hood, which I don't think there is. Speaking of hood, can I actually open it up? Oh, damn, I can't. Yeah, so that's a pretty big engine in there. It's not bad. Pretty detailed engine too. I think I can actually turn it on. And that belt will move. Yeah, see? That belt moves. Which is actually really cool. But the wheels are glitching through the hood. That's not right. Alright. Anyways. We'll take it back over to my drift course. See if I can get this thing to go sideways and not spin out. It might just be the car in general, but it might not be. I don't know. Maybe you can take the turbo off too, because I know turbos also give a bit of difficulty whenever you're trying to drift. I'll fool around with it for quite a while. I got scammed out of a mod account yesterday. Do you think you could help me make money? Can't really help you make money per se, but I can like give you opinions, tips, and such. That's all I do is just grind for money. I mean, GTA is all about money. You better move, Futo. It doesn't seem like it helped. Maybe it's lowered too much. Maybe I need to actually raise it up one. Seemed like it did better with the front bumper, actually. Yeah. I want to lower it just once and see what happens. Okay, what is some advice? I have CEO, MC, bunker, nightclub, and some businesses. Okay, what do you have for CEO? What do you have for MC? And what do you have for your businesses? Like, do you have a vehicle cargo warehouse? If you have a vehicle cargo warehouse for CEO, work on that, because that is the best way to make money. Combine that with your MC stuff. You can combine that with your nightclub stuff. Your bunker is passive income, so that'll continue working. And what I recommend is, if you can afford it, to buy supplies. So let me explain this. This is what I would do. Buy supplies for your bunker. That's a very, you couldn't like just give me a number. That's 78 million. Wait, I think you're off by a lot, Brittany. Yeah, you're off by one number. So she has about 784 million plus 6 million more, so she's about 790 million roughly. But what I would recommend is, if you had the money, buy the supplies for your bunker. If you really want to, you could buy supplies for your MC, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. That's actually a waste of profit. With your bunker, with your bunker, at least you can make a little bit of profit from buying your supplies. You'll be making probably about 120, 130,000, 120, 130,000 just from doing the bunker itself by buying supplies. It's gonna be interesting how I do this. I just want to drop it once and see what happens. From there, I would definitely do import-export, and also make sure you have your MC businesses running, even if you're not even using the product that they're making. Make sure it's running. That way you can have them work on your nightclub stuff. And then from there, just work on import-export, work on you know, VIP works and such. Oh, still spins out. I can tell you in the chat if you want me to. So, number one, buy supplies for your bunker and have your nightclub running as well. It is double money on the nightclub popularity and the nightclub payouts for, like, whenever you get your, like, every 15 minutes you get so much in your safe and such. That is also double. On top of that, 1 second character outside bank, like this one. Oh, okay. So you're swapping characters, I take it. Also, the business battles, if you ever get into a public match, if you really need money, you can get both. But if you just need, like, one, you can just blow up the vehicle, grab one crate, take it to your nightclub, and then leave the other one for someone else. That's being courteous. But again, it's GTA. I wouldn't expect everybody to be courteous like me. At times, I am. But sometimes when I'm streaming, I mean, Brittany will grab both. So, but it does help make money. But yeah, buy supplies for your bunker if you can. If you can't, then steal them. But I would definitely buy them and have your nightclub just working at the same time. If you really want to, you can also add your MC businesses in with that and let them continue making their products as well. Just let them increase. That's passive income. So you don't need to worry about them. You set them up and they'll work for you. Once you get from there, you just start doing import-export. You can do VIP works. You can do, like, business battle crates. You can bring them back to your place if you have at least 3 people in the lobby or so. And you can do some other things. You can get a car up the street, sell that. Again, it's not very much money, but every single little bit of money will add up over time. I hope I kind of clarified that a bit. I actually don't have the vehicle warehouse. The vehicle warehouse is definitely something you want to possibly try to save up for, because it is one of the best ways to make money. I've made about, I think, 226 million from it. Actually, you know what? Dropping it once might actually be beneficial, because it seems like it's still slippy. It's just not as out of control. Okay, maybe not. People say, they ask me what the difference is between crates and vehicle cargo for CEO. I say, if you have a little bit of money, but you have a choice between the two, I would definitely go vehicle cargo. There's a few reasons for that. Now, crates are a good way to make money if you have a lot of people. Also, crates are a very bad way if you have a lot of money in them, because if they blow them up, they're gone. So if anyone ever blows up your cargo, even if it's a vehicle import-export, in order to not lose the money or not lose any of the crates or whatever, make sure you just close your application as soon as you die. Like, as soon as you die, don't spawn back in, just close your application down, come back in, and you'll probably lose like maybe like a crate or two. For the cars, you'll lose the car, but you'll keep your money for the upgrade fee. But the way I think about crates is you're investing the money in them in order to make the money. So you need to make sure that that money is safe, on top of, you know, getting as much as you can. So if you invest that money in there and they blow it up, that money's gone. You're not getting it back. Import-export, on the other hand, if you get it set up to where you get top range only, well, this doesn't even actually really matter, but if you get it set up where you're stealing cars, if the car gets blown up, you don't lose anything. You don't. You get it back to your warehouse, then yeah, you'll lose some if they blow it up if you upgrade it, because if you upgrade a top range car to the max, you're spending 20,000. Now again, this is a lot of money, it is, but again, you can get your money back by closing the application down. You'll lose the car, but you will get your money back if you're really worried about it. You can sell one every about 15 to 18 minutes, and they're very easy to get, and the profit margin is pretty much about $80,000 every, like I said, 15 to 80 minutes or so. So you could steal a car, sell that car, and then steal another car, go do a VIP work or something, check out your bunker, check out your MC clubhouses, stuff, businesses and such, and figure out where to go from that. You just gotta kind of have like a method. I do recommend import-export though. It is the absolute best for making money. If you have a lot of people, the one thing I can recommend, and the one thing I always say, is whenever you do the missions, source alone, which means if you're trying to get a car, do not have anybody else in your CEO. Source alone and sell together. So whenever you're getting the car, get it by yourself, unless you have someone that's in a different CEO. You don't want anybody else in your CEO when you're sourcing a car, because you can get one of the bad missions, and then you can also get random people that can do a lot of damage as well. Yeah, so you've got probably about $8 million. But whenever you do sell together as a group. Now make sure you do have at least one person in the lobby that is not in your CEO. It can be a random player, it can be a friend, it doesn't matter. The game will just think that it is an enemy that is going to trifle with your import-export stuff when you're exporting a car. But in the end, they're not going to, so you kind of make out on the end. But as you've seen, when I sold a little bit earlier in the stream, it makes it to where if I have nobody in the lobby that is kind of like going to possibly interrupt the sell, or, you know, possibly try to destroy me, then they're going to send NPCs to kind of give me a challenge and to make sure I have something that interrupts me.
Just let me know what you need. When you finish what you've got, I'll give you some more.
I've been playing for probably, I'd say a good about probably about 2 or 3 years, okay? I've been making money like crazy for a while. From the crates, I made about 66 million. From the bunker, I made about 82 million. MC stuff, I don't really worry about because I don't have the most expensive stuff, and I just have them for like the nightclub. And import-export, I made 226 million. So I was one of the very first ones to hit 100 million on import-export, and also one of the very first ones to hit, if not the very first one, to hit 200 million. So yeah. Hi Ethan, what's up? I think I'm going to source these couple cars here, and then from there, I'm probably going to end the stream because there's not really much else to say. Make sure you guys do log in before the next Thursday, because if you do, you get this free shirt that looks like a puckered butthole. I feel bad for the Shyster company. I really do. It hurts me on the inside.
You got the details on that car? It should be parked and waiting for you.
Alright. Plus, if you guys always watch my streams, most of the time I do import-export, and I do make a lot of money this way. And I do teach you guys the best ways to do the missions, or to figure out what to do. Because if you do them quite a bit, like I have, oh, that's not Brittany, it's someone else. Corrupt Shades. Do I need to worry about you? 1.68. Should be alright. I do teach how to do the certain missions. So if you do them a lot like me, this one has a lot of different opportunities. It could be just a go pick up the car and take it back to your warehouse. No ifs, ands, or buts. No enemies, no nothing. It could be a bunch of bodyguards standing around the car where you have to take them out, and then you have to take out the helicopter and the car that chases you when you're headed back to your warehouse. It could be a bomb. It could be a someone spotted and said that you're stealing the vehicle, so they called the cops on you. You know, there's a bunch of certain things that it could be, and there's a lot of areas that actually happen this way. There are only a few specific ones that actually like activate whenever you're doing certain missions. Okay, oh, sorry. I'm trying to get it first person. There we go. I do have no brakes, so that was actually kind of shocking. I stopped like that. I can't see how fast I'm going. Is that saying about 140? I doubt it. Car's gonna be in here. The one thing I do recommend is, if you guys do have one, which most people should, make sure, look, see, there's no bodyguards, so I don't have to worry about them, which is good. So just pick up the car and go, or is it going to be a bomb, or is it going to be someone called me in? Okay, it's no bomb. Let me go this way. The best thing I could say to recommend is, whenever you're sourcing a car, use a buzzard, use a Mark II oppressor, use something that gets you there faster than a car. And again, this is all it is. If someone would blow this up right now, I wouldn't lose a thing. I mean, yeah, I'd probably lose like $500 on my hand, but I wouldn't lose a thing. I would not lose a cent on this car. Like, it doesn't cost me anything to source a car. That's the one reason why I love import-export. Plus, the payout is really good. Granted, you can get a lot of money from crates, but again, they're more of a risk. They're high risk, high reward. These are low risk, high reward. It's kind of how I would say it anyways. And most of the time, you can get it back to your warehouse without it doing any damage. Especially if you're in the lobby by yourself. But it seems like this lobby's starting to fill up now. Which can be a good thing or can be a bad thing. But yeah, as you can see, the slightest touch costs you $1,000 right there. So, you gotta be careful. You're ending the stream. Unfortunately, Brittany, I'm gonna be ending the stream soon because I need to get some sleep for work tonight. Don't worry, I'll be back streaming Monday. And I may or may not put out a video Sunday. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to like acquire and figure out when I want to post, because no one's really giving me like a definite answer. Like, hey, you know, I'd like to watch a video on Thursday, or hey, I'd like to watch a video every single day or something, you know. Unfortunately, I can't do every single day, guys. It's very, very difficult to do that. I'm sorry, but it is. But yeah, I could do like, you know, 3 times a week maybe. Stream on Mondays, put up a video maybe Wednesday, and then put up a video, what, Friday, Saturday, something like that. I could do that. That's fairly, very simple. Not too difficult. For those just not tuning in, we checked out the brand new car. I sold a bunch of businesses. The car is decent. $512,000 is the base price for it. Is on Legendary Motorworks website. It is based on the AMX Javelin Defiant, or the Javelin AMX Defiant. Deviant, you know, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Is it worth the price? I still don't know. I say it is. It's a muscle car, and honestly, if we look at other muscle cars real quick, let me take a look at this real quick. If we go into Legendary Motorworks, let's look at other muscle cars, shall we? Alright, so we have, let's see. I believe the Viscerus is a muscle car, and that's $875,000. That's actually a really good drift vehicle, by the way. The Rapid GT Classic, that's $885,000. The Pagani Torero is actually not a muscle car, sorry. My bad. But if we get down here,
You ready to game tomorrow?
the Ponte Nightshade, $585,000. The Classic Mamba, which I think that's in Sports Classic still. Cockpit Classic, $665,000. So I mean, it's a pretty decent price for what it is, and the car is actually really cool. Actually, I'll just call for my terabyte. What are you doing, Brittany? Oh, hey, it's right over here. Sweet. So yeah, overall, I say the car is definitely worth it. If you guys like muscle cars, it's definitely a buy. If you guys like drifting, it has drift abilities. I'm not saying it is drift worthy, but I'm saying it is definitely worth trying. Maybe you guys can figure out something I can't. I don't know. I'm going to steal another car. I'm going to get my vehicle warehouse back up to full. And after this mission here, I'm probably going to go. So if you guys have any more questions or any other messages for me, please let me know in the chat. For those that are just now tuning in, I do appreciate you guys stopping by. It only takes a few seconds of your day to make mine, so please be sure to leave a like on the video if you guys are enjoying. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that bell to be notified when I do go live. And my channel does upload, I wouldn't say rather frequently, but it does upload certain things. If you guys have any suggestions, you can leave them down in the chat or the comment section down below if you're watching this as a video later on. You can always follow me on Twitter. It is down on the description and is also on the overlay. My crew is also on the overlay if you guys want to, you know, attempt to join that. There's not too many in the crew, but it pretty much goes through me whoever's able to join. Is this where I think it is? No, this is driving. Okay. So yeah, there's that. But I hope you guys are enjoying the video or the stream. I hope you guys possibly took something away from it. And try to stop. Maybe he'll go down the red light. Doubtful, but he might. He didn't care about that. I got him out. No damage. Even though that bike was, look at it, look at all the scratches and stuff. Still no damage though. But yeah, like I said, it's really great that you guys do check out the channel. Even though, you know, the car was released Thursday, I do appreciate anyone that does stop by and check out the channel, check out the stream and everything. Hopefully you guys do take something away from something I say during the stream, whether it be, you know, in missions, or in business help, or in making money, or something like that.
How can I help?
That'd be great.
Oh, hey, you're in trouble.
And let me know if you guys did buy the brand new Deviant, or Deviant, or whatever you want to call it. Let me know what your favorite thing about it is, like what it's based after, maybe a special look of it, the base look of it, the performance, the handling, the way it possibly can drift, the way it's a muscle car that isn't too expensive. You know, what makes it so special that makes you enjoy it so much? Let me know down in the chat or the comment section down below. But I mean, with all that being said, I hope you guys do stick around for more coming on later. Make sure you make sure you all tune in Monday for another fun stream. I will be doing a very interesting theme stream. I'll let Brittany know, because most likely she'll be there unless she's at school, which she should be, but she's not most of the time. And yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the brand new Deviant or Deviant car, muscle car, for $512,000 is on the Legendary Motorworks website. I definitely would check it out. It's actually, I believe, worth the price, because there's a lot more muscle cars out there that are a lot more expensive, and they're not as good. Also, it wheelies really good too, by the way. So, I don't think there's anything else to say. Brittany, you have anything else to say before I end it? If you do, send me a message. I don't know where you're at. Oh, are you like picking on the little low-level guy? That's not really that nice. I don't know if she can hear me. Oh, first try. Look at that. Yeah. Beach stream. Beach stream. What? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Alright. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys later. I'm out. Peace!